Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Table Talk with TEDx. My name is Raymond Liu, the Director of Marketing Communications, and I am here with today. Please feel free to introduce yourself.
Amber Wright.
Awesome, and we're just gonna continue off of our series and give you guys a little bit of an opportunity to get to know her, what she does, and all the things like that. All right, so first question, we're just gonna go right into it. What motivated you to sign up with TEDxCSULB?
I'm an alumna here for Cal State Long Beach, and we're known as the flagship Cal State for a reason.
Right.
It's where we all converge and good ideas kind of just flow in general. And so I thought that participating in the TEDx event would be a wonderful opportunity for me to reconnect with my campus community and share an idea.
What was one of your most memorable experiences that prompted you to get back to community?
I owe a lot to this campus. I really grew here as a student. I was a part of the Learning Alliance and programs and counselors. There's just so many people who are kind of behind the scenes who do so much work on the day-to-day to get students out and get them matriculated and graduated. But I had also so many personal development experiences here too. So having a chance to reconnect with the campus community in this way was exciting for me.
And did you expect to do it in this manner, or you just it just so happened?
No, I mean, Cal State Long Beach is always a part of my life. Right. Yeah, my daughters go to school right next door on the corner. My husband came to school here after me, though. So we're really like a 49er family.
Right.
And my kids are always like, look at the big pyramid. And, it's the school's really special. So there's always been a connection. But again, the TEDx event just seemed like another way to kind of dive deeper in my experience.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing that. That's amazing. All right, so the next question is, what inspired you to do the work that you do? And if you wanted to go into it, feel free to do so.
Thank you. So by profession, I'm a communication coach and consultant. And so I work with people to help them develop their communication skills. And I love the work that I do. And what inspired me to do it is the understanding that communication is how we know we're alive. And it's how we start and build and maintain our relationships, both personal and professional. And I love it so much, and I want to help people be better at how they engage in this skill set. And so it inspires me because it's truly my life's work.
Really? I was like, was it just coming from like something you encountered in your daily life, or you just had an epiphany? It's like, I want to do communication.
It's always been a journey, but when I was here in undergrad, I took a couple of communication classes. I was actually I started out as a liberal studies major.
Oh, interesting.
I had a couple of communication classes, and I had a teacher twice, and she pulled me to the side and was like, Amber, you're really good at this. And she said, did you know that there was a communication major? And I didn't know anything about it. And so I started looking into it, and I was like, this is me. This fits me. And so I made the switch, and it was the best decision of my life so far. Well, one of them.
I was like, what about you? Mary?
One of the best decisions that I've made.
There we go. I was just like, husband, and like I appreciate him sometimes. Like Valentine's Day is a two-way holiday too, you know?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So the next question is, what is one key takeaway that you would like our attendees to obtain from your TEDx presentation?
I hope that attendees walk away feeling confident in being able to reflect on how I think I want them to walk away reflecting on how they communicate and hopefully be inspired to be better at it.
Right. Because I was like, if you go in, how would you describe the general populace of how they communicate and where they're at now and where they can be?
Well, I definitely think that the internet and social media and technology is warping how we communicate. So across the board, no matter what generation you're from, the skill set of being able to look someone in the eye and ask them questions and listen to their response, we're losing the ability to have sincere dialogue. And I hope that whether someone watches my TEDx talk or people in the audience that day, again, when they get up from their seat, they think about, I think I could be better at that. maybe I can slow down a little bit more. Maybe I can put my phone away and look someone in the eye and ask them how they're really doing. And that's ultimately what I hope for. So I think it's a mixed bag of people and their abilities. You don't necessarily have to have studied it in the way that I have, in order to be good at it, but it's something that we all need.
Awesome. I was like, what is an example of, for someone that realizes that they need to change and want to be better and trying to dwell into that aspect, what would you suggest to them? What would be your first step to engaging with the right person? And of course, like also picking up the mini habits of like putting on your phone, looking them in the eye and stuff. What is something that they could like ask verbally to the next person to dive deeper into that?
Well, I think that effort starts with self-awareness and self-evaluation, kind of what you're already speaking to. If there's someone who's saying, I'd only be better at this, that point of self-awareness is good. That's like, okay, where do I think I could be better? And then having the courage to ask the people around them, how do you think I do as a communicator? Do you think I listen to you? Do you think I don't listen to you? Do you think I talk too much? And I think people that you trust and that, you know, you have who will be honest with you, but who can also be loving and supportive. I think getting that data can help us learn more about ourselves. And then from there we say, okay, I want my friends and family, how do I want them to feel? And I want them to feel supported by me. So does my communicative behavior exhibit that? Or does it not? And then I think that is a starting point for saying like, okay, when we go for coffee on campus, I'll just put my phone down. Maybe I don't put it away, I'll just turn it over. And that's a starting point.
And would that be like explicitly communicated or just like self in mind, just like, oh, I'm going to try this, but I won't let them know?
Either way. I think that might have to do with the person that you're engaging with. I know when I'm out to dinner with my friends, we all talk about that. Like, okay, let's put our phones away. Because we want to be intentional about our time together. But if it's someone that you're meeting for the first time, I don't think it's like, so I'm going to put my phone away so that you know I'm fully engaged. Just turn it over and have the conversation.
That was like, that makes a better sense. I was like, I like how you explain it that way, because it's like a lot of people are like very fuzzy with that. Like, do they have to be explicit or very implicit? And you know, variables, non-verbals, all that cute stuff. Communication class definitely helps. I was like, communication class, study hard in it. Take practice.
Everybody needs it.
I was like, I took Com 132, which was group presentation, but they were like, and it was like, you didn't think that you would learn a lot in it, but then like engaging in group projects and practice and communicating with your fellow like teammates, I was like, it definitely contributed to my success in group work.
That's why we have that class. Everyone hates that class. I used to teach it. So people say, group. I don't like being in groups. And I know no one likes being in groups, but you're going to live your life in groups at times. When you leave college and you start your professional career, you're going to be on a team.
Projects.
Everything. If you have a family or you have a little brother or you have kids of your own who are in Little League, that's a team. So you have to learn how to function in teams and groups. The 132 helps with that. So I'm glad you got something out of that experience, because all the students are like, oh my god, good presentations. I hate it. Like, I know, but
there's a bright side.
Absolutely.
And what was like one of the most fulfilling aspects of like your work that you were able to like see or probably even hear from like a client or like an outside source that you gave your recommendations to?
I think that's twofold. One, when people have said that I've helped them think about something differently, and then say, okay, I think she's right. I think I could be a better listener.
The aha moment.
Or maybe I could talk less when I'm, talking to other people, and be more thoughtful, slow down, use less fillers, whatever it is. Though that's really, I love that when people tell me, you really inspired me to think differently. And that's all I want. I want you to say, gosh, how can I be better? And I think the other part is in times when I've helped a client or even a student. So for context, I was a professor for 8 years. So when students and clients say, wow, she really helped me get my words out and say what I was trying to say in the way that I meant it. I used to describe it as idea laundry. So when people would hire me for coaching, I would say, I'm here to do your idea laundry. And what that means is you have all of these ideas in your mind, and I'm here to. They're kind of just like tumbling about like clothes in the dryer.
I'm picturing the cyclical motion.
And I'm the one that opens the dryer, takes your clothes out, shakes them, and fold them up and give them back to you. So that when you put them on, when it's time for you to share your ideas in a presentation, in a meeting, at a keynote, or whatever, you feel your best and you look your best. I didn't create the ideas. I just help you get the wrinkles out. And so many people would come back to me and say, oh my God, you really helped me do this. And I felt so much more prepared because of your help. Like, that means the world to me.
Right. I was like, I love that laundry analogy. That's literally what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like folding my own laundry.
Yeah. No one likes to fold the clothes, and so you can get overwhelmed by it. And so I'm here to help, straighten that out.
Awesome. That's so awesome. I was just like, that's gonna stick in my mind for a while. I was like, laundry. I'm not gonna look laundry the same anymore. I'm thinking like, I need to communicate better. Those wrinkles out. Like I definitely should. Like it's just like. It's gonna stay in there for sure. That was definitely memorable. And then last question, C. How would you describe your TEDx presentation?
Yeah.
What are the lies?
I would say that my presentation is thoughtful.
Okay.
And insightful and honest.
I was like, how would you be able to utilize all three? Well, like, give a little snippet. What would be like?
So my talk is about the title of it is Ask Better Questions: the Path to Building Real Connections. So it's based on this idea that when we train ourselves to be better at asking questions of the people around us, it helps us to shatter the perceptions that we have of them, and that in some cases they have of us. And by learning to be more curious about the world, the people and the world around us, we can build relationships that really add value to our lives. So I talk about what that means and what that looks like, and I give examples of my own life and my career and experiences where that has proven to be true. And so I wanted to encourage as many people as I can to, again, do what we've been talking about all this time, is just to be thoughtful in how you engage. And sometimes that requires us to just slow down and listen and be present.
And I heard from someone about your card game. Can we talk? Would you like to talk more about that?
I'd love to. I created a deck of cards called Can We Talk Cards, and each deck features 50 questions designed to help you get to know people better, rather than know them for 5 minutes or 5 years. And I describe them as questions that you are happy to know the answer to, but wouldn't have thought to ask. And one of those questions, so there's 4 editions. There's a general deck. There's one for couples.
Oh, Valentine's Day edition.
Right. You can, have a night in and take your cards out. And it's exciting what the things that you could learn.
Right.
There's a deck for colleagues. So one that you would take to work, and one for couples, kids, colleagues, and then the general one. So I want in every area of your life to be able to engage thoughtfully, because I also know that not everybody is good at thinking of questions to ask.
Right.
You might go to a networking event and say, I don't really know what to say to these people.
Like
these
very
cards
like
can
on
help
the
you
fly
with
things.
So I wanted to create a product or introduce a product, because I'm not the first one to create one.
Right.
I wanted to give people tools, because it's not enough for me to say be a good communicator.
I was like, here's this.
Some people are like, well, what does that mean exactly?
Right.
And the cards can help you practice being better at asking questions and just diving into conversations. So one of the questions that I'm going to ask you is, what are the top 3 emojis that you use in your phone?
Oh, the crying laughing one, the clapping one, and I would say the thinking one. This one. I was like, because a lot of like statements friends do are very either like humorous and thought provoking, or they're very out of like context or like absurd. You never know where those come from. As well as the clapping one, because it's just like, that's it. Like that's no words needed. That's it.
And that tells me a little bit about you. That lets me know that you're a thinker, that you are supportive. If you're clapping and cheering people on, then you love to laugh.
She's so good. She is so good, guys. I was that's crazy.
So that's, again, a question that you wouldn't have thought to ask, but that you're happy to know the answer to.
Like
so
that's what
Can We Talk cards are about.
When you first introduced the what was your favorite part of your day question, I keep using it.
Do you?
Yeah. I was like, I have to now. It's like, right? It's one of those things that people don't know about it, but once you do it, it's like, oh, I'm happy to share.
Yeah.
Like,
and people, they pause and they respond differently.
Yeah.
And I talk about that
like,
in the beginning of my talk.
Let me think about that a little bit. And then it like takes more of like a developed response.
And then look how you present now to other people. Like,
right.
Gosh, Raymond's so thoughtful. He asked me what the best part of my day was, as opposed to just, hey, how's your day? Or, hey, how are you?
Yeah.
It's like, what's been the best part of your day? And it's like, oh, man. And then now I really have to think about it.
Yeah.
And then that lets me know that you really care about me, right? Yeah. So that's what it looks like.
Amber,
that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about, right?
So, my heart just went. Okay, this is another one off the books, but what's your favorite thing to do outside of work?
Be with my kids and my family, laugh with them.
Yeah.
And listen to music.
Listen to music? What music?
All kinds. But
country?
A little bit.
Okay, I was like
old school country though, more like Shania Twain.
Okay, fair.
More like fair. Pop country.
Yeah.
But
Taylor Swift for her acoustic guitar in like 2012?
No. I was never really a Taylor fan like that. But I mean, I did have her 86 album. So,
okay.
But yeah,
a little bit of a safety.
My household, we like to laugh and we like to listen to music.
Yeah.
And eat good food.
What about, do you guys dance?
Of course.
Because I was just like, there's music, there's laughter, dancing, good time.
Movement. Absolutely. And my kids are 9 and 4.
Yeah. And very energetic.
Oh yeah.
Do you get exhausted from them?
No.
Really?
Well, no.
I was like, there's some things that you aren't sharing then.
My kids can wear me out. But I partly define success in life by being able to be present for my children and available to them.
Yes.
So I feel like I'm successful when I'm able to
give them
sing
the
song to Frozen. You know, when we're in the car and we're just belting out these Disney tunes. That's me being present with them.
Right.
And I love that.
Carpool karaoke with Amber Wright. Who knows James Corden anymore?
When you got me?
Yeah, I was like,
no,
she's on a talk show, guys. Talk show.
My friend called me a human jukebox in the 10th grade, and that has
Whoa.
always stuck because I'm the one who knows the song that's playing in the elevator.
Elevator? Isn't that just classical?
Not always. And sometimes those are covers of pop songs.
She'd be mad YouTube searching, guys. She'd be mad YouTube searching. Well, all right. That is it for the interview. Thank you so much for taking the time of your day to do so.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. I know. I was like, any last comments, plugs? Where can people find you? I'm on the Book, the Bird, and the Gram at Talk to Amber. Talk to Amber. TALK2TO Amber. AMBER. Nice. Yep. See, and then make sure to check. And you guys heard that, right? Yeah. I was like, talk to Amber. Really, talk to Amber. like literally talk to her. But make sure to check out her on all of her social media platforms as well as other platforms. And also make sure to check out TEDxCSULB on all of our stuff as well. On Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, email, SpeechSync, whatever you can find us, we're there. Try to respond to you guys if you have any questions or concerns. But yeah, if you guys like these sort of videos, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. We'll have more content for you guys soon. And with that said, that's a wrap. Bye.